This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for November 19, 2025. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was up 1.09 points or 0.26% to 413.19. Total trade volume was up with 51,037 shares changing hands at a total value of 185 million real or over $46,000. On the main board, 3 stocks were up. Leading the market was Sihanoukville Autonomous Port, up 0.82% or 100 real to 12,360 real per share, followed by Cam GSM, which rose 0.40% or 10 real to 2,500 real per share. Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority was also up 0.32% or 20 real to 6,220 real per share. On the downside, only one stock was down. Phnom Penh Autonomous Port dropped 0.29% or 40 real to 13,760 real per share. Meanwhile, the 5 remaining stocks on the main board stayed flat. Over on the growth board, DBD Engineering rose 2.35% or 50 real to 2,180 real per share, while JS Land dropped 0.37% or 10 real to 2,690 real per share. Royal Group Phnom Penh SEZ recorded the highest trade volume of the day with 23,749 shares changing hands at a total value of 48.7 million real or over $12,000, approximately 46.5% of the total trade volume on Wednesday. Akleda Bank recorded the second highest trade volume of the day with 10,932 shares changing hands at a total value of 76.5 million real or over $19,000, about 21% of the total trade volume on November 19th. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD remained stable at 4,008 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was up to 99.72. Looking at global commodities, oil prices fell slightly on Wednesday as an industry report showed higher crude inventories in the United States, reinforcing concerns about oversupply, though price declines were limited by a tighter fuel market because of attacks against Russian oil infrastructure. Brent crude futures eased 44 cents or 0.68% to $64.45 a barrel after gaining 1.1% in the previous session. U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude futures were down 46 cents or 0.76% at $60.28 a barrel after rising 1.4% on Tuesday. Gold edged higher as investors sought safe haven assets, with attention turning to the U.S. Federal Reserve's minutes from its most recent meeting and a delayed U.S. jobs report for clues on future rate moves. Spot gold was up 0.5% at $4,088.03 per ounce. U.S. gold futures for December delivery gained 0.5% to $4,087.90 per ounce. U.S. stock futures trod water on Wednesday after another tech-led sell-off in the countdown to closely watched earnings from Nvidia that will set the tone for the next leg of the AI trade. As of the time of the Cambodian market's closing, futures on the Dow Jones Industrial Average and the S&P 500 hovered above the flat line. Contracts on the tech-heavy Nasdaq 100 were also little changed. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for November 19th.